hello everybody, it is Dingle here and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing super duper well. And the vlog that you guys are about to see are the days of testing after our very first IUI cycle. I made sure to record each day that I was testing, and I realized that it captured such a good example of the emotional roller coaster that somebody who is trying to conceive might be going through. And I thought it would be really eye-opening to share that. And of course, if you are also on your own trying to conceive journey, you totally can relate to this video. But on that note, if you are just stumbling across my channel now, my name is Mac. My husband's name is Jack. Yes, Mac and Jack, and we live in Portland, Maine. And we have been on the roller coaster of infertility for 2 years now. If any of that resonates with you in any way, if you can relate to it, or if you just want to send positive vibes on our journey to baby, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that we can support each other. But without further ado, let's get into the week of testing after our very first IUI treatment cycle. I have to be really quiet because Jack is right there throughout this whole journey. No matter what happened, I always dreamed of finding out that I was pregnant with myself and then being able to tell him that, even though it didn't go exactly how we had originally envisioned. Maybe I still think it would be really cool if I could still do that. We both know this is testing day, so I'm up earlier just on the off chance. Let me dip this so that it loads. I have my first morning's pee right here. I did not have hope for this at all. This week I was actually crying to my mom at lunch on Tuesday. Today is Friday, December 10th. And I did not have much hope for this test whatsoever. I think overall we just get used to no. We get used to negatives, and we get used to the words no and negative and all of that. And so it's so easy to think that this time won't be any different. And all week I have just felt like I am starting my period. Like, just felt it deep in my core. So I just thought it was a negative. By now you guys have seen all of the videos leading up to this, and this is the first IUI cycle, and this is the day that my nurse told me that I can test. But all week I've just felt like my period was coming. I just felt it. I was just so convinced. I literally thought my period was coming on Tuesday. That's how strongly all of my insides felt and how similar it felt to just this period starting. But I'm still not late. I would be late technically according to my app past Monday, and it's Friday, so we're not even in the window of late yet. So I just thought, okay, it's not coming, but that doesn't mean it's late. And then next day it didn't come, and then all week I've just been feeling like it's coming. It has to be coming, like literally tonight or tomorrow morning. And every morning I wake up and it's not here. So it gave me just like a glimmer of hope. Just like that alone was like, okay, it feels so strong, but it's still, my period's still not coming. I didn't sleep very well last night either, so my voice is like super cracked. But then last night before bed, we're getting ready for bed, and I stood in the mirror, just shocked. My boobs, I don't want to go into any detail, but they looked so different. And I've never seen them look like that before. And I go into the bathroom, my husband Jack is brushing his teeth, and I go, I need your just honest opinion. Don't say that they look different if they don't to you, like just like flat out honest. And I showed him, and he was shocked as well. And so that's the only other thing. Like, I was completely not hopeful. Like, I was like, oh maybe, but not trying to get my hopes up at all, because I just felt like again, for the 1000th time, it just felt like my period was coming, and I was just setting myself up to accept that. But after last night, I literally could not sleep. I think I went to bed at 3 in the morning because I was just like, this could be the last night that I don't know that I'm pregnant after almost 2 years of trying to conceive with my husband. Like, and I couldn't even fathom that. So I do not know how long I'm supposed to sit here. I should have looked this up because I don't want to look at it like prematurely, you know? Let me just... The pregnancy test strip user manual says read the results between 3 and 5 minutes. Okay, I've been recording for 8 minutes, so I think it's, oh my, I just got really nervous. I think why I'm so nervous, well, I mean, it's stupid to try to explain like why, of course you're nervous. you know. I think why this feels so different. I was not ready to get my hopes up at all, and everything changed last night for me, and I couldn't help it. I could not help but be so excited for a symptom that I've never experienced before. And if this works on her first IUI, I will be so blessed. Oh my god. Okay. This little sucker's gonna wake up, Jack. I know it. My heart is absolutely pounding right now in this moment. I think that's a big fat negatory, but I do think I have line eyes. I do. I don't think we've got anything there. Part of me is like, I can see where a line like would be, but I've got a little confirmation bias on my hands right now. Want to get my hopes up. I don't think you guys will be able to see this. I've never gotten any sort of line before. Yesterday's test, I could not stop picking it up and staring at it, because sometimes I would definitely see something there, and then sometimes I would not see something there. So I was just thinking I was tricking myself. But with this one, it doesn't take me long at all to convince myself. I did not think that y'all can pick up on that. But do you see that second thing? I look horrendous right now, I'm so sorry. But I see a second line. Every time I pick this up, I see it. It's darker than the thing I saw yesterday. I've never gotten a second line before. I've never gotten even like maybe there's a lot, like there's literally never been a second line at all. I don't want to freak out right now because like that's so faint. It's like I can't let myself think this is the positive that I've been looking for, you know? Especially after years and months and months and months of getting no's every time. I've never had a positive pregnancy test, so I'm so apprehensive to call this a second line. Do I take a digital one or will it be too early? If it's like really faint, will it be too early? I like don't want to see the words not pregnant on the digital test. I'm gonna Google something. Okay. Okay, so from what I've Googled, usually people don't like to take digitals until they've actually missed their period, which I understand. Those things are pricey too. I think besides the monetary price, the like emotional roller coaster price of seeing a so faint second line and then seeing words not pregnant on a test, I don't want to do that. I don't want to like see that right now because that doesn't change the outcome of anything, even if I'm not pregnant or I am pregnant. I'm gonna wait on that one and I'm just gonna continue to take the line ones every day, but I have a bunch of these cheap ones. Yesterday I took one of these first, as you guys saw, and it's like stark negative, absolutely nothing there. But that's when I just couldn't get it out of my head, especially with the one symptom that I was talking about where my boobs just look different, and I've never had that happen before. Every time I look at that test, that second test that I just took this morning, I can see it. I'm not freaking out yet. Okay, I'm just gonna do a cheap one. I don't know if it's too early to look at this. Okay, even on this one, I think I have line eyes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie, and you guys are not going to be able to see it. But at this point, I think I just like imagining stuff. That one is just really hard to tell. I think I see something, but no one else. I don't think anyone else would see something on that one. Pregnancy tests like all over this room right now. I think the number one thing that I have learned throughout this documenting testing during the mornings lately has been how incredibly different my face looks as soon as I wake up. Something I've also learned. I'm at my parents' house, by the way, for my dad's birthday, and of course I brought a test with me. Something I've also learned, I haven't seen anyone talk about it, is how much like excitement and anxious excitement you feel throughout this whole week. Some people see a dark line, or just at least a like good enough dark line right away. Some people don't, and they have to wait several mornings. I'm one of those people. But the amount of nights now that I have stayed up until like between 2 and 3 a.m. just excited, like anxiously excited, totally getting my hopes up and totally giving up on the fact that it's like, well, if it's not, it's gonna be okay. Like, I know if this is not a thing, I'm going to be super bummed because I saw a faint line and now I can't stop doing this. So it's loading. I brought the instructions because I can't stop looking at the instructions to like make sure I understand what is a pregnancy and like what's not. And it's like, Mac, when you look at it, you'll be able to understand where that second line like should be, you know? And if it's confusing, which is the second line, it means that you have 2 lines. So last night I got into looking up positive pregnancy tests after IUI. And that just got my spirits so high because I'm someone who likes to explain away happy things. I'm gonna check it. 10-10. Okay. I'm someone who likes to explain away happy things. And like if something is happy initially, I get really excited and then I'm like, well, it can't be. Or if I accomplish something, you know, in a job or like online or something like that, I'm like, well, it must be this, and I just explain it away. And even if it's my own accomplishments or something like this, which technically is an accomplishment, I'm gonna pat myself on the back about that. But either way, it's something good that has happened to me, and I just have a propensity to get excited about it. But then as the day goes on, or as the days go on, I just explain it away. But last night, looking up videos of people finding out, there was this one woman, while we're waiting, there was this one woman and she found out that she was pregnant after 6 years of infertility. Watching these videos just gives me so much fire to share my journey, even though it could be so much shorter of a journey than I thought it was going to be. Not that 2 years is a short journey, but after like getting help in our first IUI, like that is so short compared to a lot of women. But seeing these other women sharing their journeys, like it makes me feel comforted, less alone, and hopeful. And I just want to be that for someone else so badly, because all of these women helped me so much. Not me starting to cry, my goodness. But yeah, anyway. If you're here and you're still going through the journey, I might still be going through the journey. I don't know. That's why we're here taking this test. I see you, and I know what you're going through, and I know how hard it is. But there is a huge community on here that also see you, and I just want to let you know that you are so not alone, and you're not broken, and you will one day get your baby. Okay, it's 10:10. I'm really nervous to look at this. I still think I see a line, but I was hoping it was just going to be a darker line today. But I do not think it is darker by any means, but I see it. I see where it is. But I just needed it to be more definitive today. I really wish that it was more definitive, but I'm not sad. There's something freaking there. I just needed to get darker. It's not even, it's 1 day before my missed period, or I don't know if that's the technical term. I'm supposed to get my period tomorrow. I don't know if that means it's 1 day before. Would Tuesday be the day that I technically missed my period, because it'd be the day after, but it's Sunday and my period's supposed to come Monday. Oh my God, it's there, you guys. But I can't jump up and down right now because I just need it to just be a little darker. I, again, don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let me just take this. I'm so crazy. These ones are so cheap, so I do not feel bad using these, but I'm gonna need to get some more first response ones. I felt a lot better too about this woman that I was talking about with the 6 years of infertility. And she got a little darker of a line than this, like a line that the camera would be able to pick up, but still very faint. But then she tried this exact brand, the Amazon Easy at Home brand, and it showed up stark negative, but the first response was giving her a positive. Let's just try this one just in case. Yeah, this one, it's like, maybe I can trick myself into seeing a line, but I am okay saying this is like a stark negative. I don't think the camera's focusing very well because I do not have my other camera, but trust me, there's definitely no line even a camera would pick up on. I'll continue testing with these just line tests, the first response line tests, but I might call my doctor, my clinic, and go in for a blood test, which sucks because I really wanted to surprise Jack with a really definitive line because he couldn't see yesterday's line. He could not see it, and it looked very similar to this actually. I keep checking this to make sure I see a line, and I do. So all right, I might see you guys tomorrow. This is June.
Calling with your result from today, and I am sorry to tell you that that result is negative.
Okay, no worries.
So at this point, we would have you wait until you started your period, and you just want to call us back.
Okay, I think we're going to skip just this month and enjoy the holidays just stress-free and everything.
Sure.
But can I still ask you to put in a prescription for Clomid for the like when I start my period?
When you're ready.
In January? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
That'd be
you just
great.
Want that to go to the same pharmacy that you got it from previously?
Yeah, because last time there was some sort of back order or shortage, so if that's the case this time, I can have some time to call you and figure that situation out just in case.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I will definitely get that sent in. And then if you have any questions or concerns for these next couple of weeks about anything you're experiencing or anything like that, don't hesitate to reach out.
Okay, perfect. I have one other thing if you just have a couple minutes.
Sure.
Can I request next cycle to do some follicle monitoring just to have more confidence in my ovulation timing? Is that something I can request?
Yeah, I mean, I can let know that you want to add in some testing during the cycle. There is an additional charge for that.
Sure.
But I can't remember. You have insurance, correct?
We do, yeah.
Okay. So, I'll have him put in a plan for you to do the monitoring in addition to the medication.
Yeah.
And since you're taking the month off, that will give Nancy time to get that approval on the back end, so that when you call with the first day of your period in January, we'll get you started up on the medication and then get the testing scheduled accordingly. Usually we'll have you come in around cycle day 10 to 12 for that initial testing appointment, and then that way we can say from there when the most ideal time and how the quality of your ovulation looks.
Yeah, that would be great. I had some just questions as I was testing ovulation last time, and so I think this would give me a little more confidence around that and just know that we're doing it and seeing the follicles. I think I would feel good about that.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely will give us some additional information about what's going on with your ovulation.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, all right, you're very welcome. And if I don't talk to you before the holiday, I hope you do have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. You as well.
Thanks. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, baby. Does it feel better not to stress over it?
I don't know. I'm just like, I feel better not, I guess, questioning it, but I kind of already knew the answer, so it just doesn't feel good to hear it. I was really sure.
I know.
I couldn't help it.
You don't have to feel sorry for feeling that way.
I tried so hard not to get my hopes up.
I
Can't help but think there was something there.
There might have been.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's hard not to get your hopes.
Yeah, I don't know how to not get my hopes up.
It's okay. It just comes with it, you know?
How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay.
You don't have to be okay.
I know. I don't think it hits me quite as hard as you. Because you're the one who has the potential inside of you and everything.
Yeah.
And you're the one getting poked and prodded and all of the hormones and different things like that.
Yeah.
I'm bummed.
Okay.
I think I'm more bummed because of how you're feeling right now.
Well, we're in it together.
We are.
I thought that it would, I don't know,
More.
it would be really cool if we were pregnant at Christmas.
But it'll be really cool if we're pregnant in January.
Yeah.
And it'll be really cool whenever we're pregnant.
Yeah, I know. I just had
It's just
it
upsetting.
in my head.
I know.
And I shouldn't have had it in my head.
No, you can have it in your head. It's just hard.
Yeah.
It's always going to be hard.
Couldn't help but think how cool it would be if it worked the first time, but I'm so used to no, so
Mm-hmm.
it's like I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Which sucks. I didn't think I would be this sad. I thought I would. I already just knew, you know. Did you hear her?
I didn't.
Gonna add in monitoring, which I'll be really happy about. I'm excited to monitor it next time more closely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be good. This will be a nice step back.
Yeah, it will be.
I think. Obviously, like, take your time and, like, be in your feels.
Yeah.
You get to take the time to yourself and not stress about these things and not focus on them
Yeah.
and come back at it when you're ready in January. Okay?
Yeah.
We both are.
Yeah. I'm like really excited to be able to like have champagne over the holidays,
It's bittersweet.
but I would have so much
Rather than
Yeah. Like I thought, like I kept thinking like champagne and getting to celebrate over the holidays would be like really awesome.
Yeah.
Because it will be. Like it will be great, but like I was trying to like make a negative result feel better. Like I would have so much rather had that. Obvious. It sounds stupid.
No, I totally get that. Same.
This baby better know how much we wanted it.
We'll make it now. Whenever it comes. Alright. Alright.
Hi.
Come on. We're gonna have a bubba at the end of this.
I know.
I know it's hard to hear right now,
Yeah.
but you need to tell yourself that.
Okay. It doesn't feel like it.
After trying for so long,
Yeah.
and after the first time we get help, I know it feels impossible now,
Yeah.
but we just one step. I know it's hard to hear,
Yeah.
but I need you to hear it because we're gonna get help. Okay?
Okay.
We have our next steps. And at the end of this, we're gonna get help.
Okay.
It's gonna work.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I believe.
Okay.
You just get to enjoy beer a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.